Luke, this is yet another prototype that resides in Richard's fantastic collection. This is the prototype of the TerryCaster, the first one I built with a non-locking trim. Features Spurzel machines, again a one-piece Hunter's mahogany neck with an East Indian rosewood fretboard. 22 frets, 25 1/8 inch scale. It has a mahogany carved top on a swamp ash back. Very similar to the one with the vine inlay we discussed earlier. A little bit of a different pickup arrangement on this one. The chicken head knob is the mid-range control on this one. We have a master volume, master tone, and a 5-way switch that lets us surf through the various settings. Kind of neat pickups on this one. This P90 here actually uses Alnico 3 rod magnets instead of the usual bar magnets underneath. Gives a little bit of more of a cutting, a little bit of an airier tone to it than your stock P90. The middle pickup is a recreation of a 57 Strat pickup that's part of my collection that I sent to Peter Florence, and he cloned it for me. The bridge pickup is again wound by Peter Florence, who's a delightful man up in Pennsylvania. I could talk for a long time about his pickup collection. His knowledge of pickups is absolutely astounding. He's also one of the Marshall amp experts in the USA. He's a guitar guy through and through, and he builds me great pickups. This pickup's a little bit on the hot side. I wanted this to be kind of a raunchy version of the Teller. We get stratty sounds, you know, with the in-between positions and things. By pulling up on the volume control, we insert the middle pickup. Some people prefer the ease of a 3-way switch, and also some people like to be able to get that wonderful tone you get when you have the neck and the bridge pickup on, such as this. Now we can get all 3 pickups at once, which you can't get on a 5-way Stratocaster switch. Get the middle and the bridge pickup on. The bridge itself is a very, very simple trim bridge, and I've arrived at the decision that simple is best when it comes to vibrato bridges. Simple is best for sound, in my opinion, and there's a kind of a nice little story behind this bridge. It's made by Goto of Japan, and you can open up a catalog and order one yourself today. But the story is that Goto had discontinued this part, and I was a little bit disturbed about that. Well, I went to the NAMM show and met up with a friend of mine from Tokyo, Yashuko Iwande, who's very well known for writing The Beauty of the Burst book. He has the world's finest knowledge of vintage Fender finishes. He was one of the original people at the Fender Custom Shop, and he's just an angel on earth, just a wonderful man who took me to meet Mr. Goto himself, a delightful elderly gentleman who spoke no English. And Yaz started to tell Mr. Goto who I was, and I saw Mr. Goto's face just light up. Yaz must have been saying some great stuff about me. Within 10 minutes, Mr. Goto agreed to put this bridge back into production, and I became a beta tester for Goto, and before long I was getting boxes of tuning machines and bridges to test, and it was just and is a delightful relationship. It's a great bridge. It does everything you want the bridge to do. It stays in tune. Stays in tune real well, and depending upon how you set it up, you got a lot of range on it. You know, it's very much like a Strat bridge. Okay, it has the the 2 pivot points, the springs in back. You're very familiar with that. Simple is best for these, and I've had a lot of success. I've built hundreds of guitars with these, and everybody loves it. So, this is the first prototype of the TerryCaster with the trem, and I'm pretty excited about this product. I think that if it had proper marketing, we'd really be able to make a good penetration into the boutique market with this TerryCaster trem. So there you have it.